To this NDTV YouTube live. So the battle for Maharashtra got over on the 24th of October. The results came out and one thought that the Mahayuti, that is the coalition between Shiv Sena as well as the BJP, had won, and it was easy sailing for them, and a government formation will be just a matter of a few days. Well, they've clearly proven all of us wrong. What has happened in Maharashtra over the past 2 weeks is nothing but chaos and disaster. And why I feel that this is chaos and disaster, because its impact will not just be on this alliance in Maharashtra, its impact will be felt in other states as well, where alliance partners will now put the BJP, or at least attempt to put the BJP on the mat. Why do I say this? Post this mandate, it was very clear that the BJP on its own, right? There was a section in the BJP that thought that on its own they'll be able to get they'll be able to reach the victory mark, that is 145. They contested 164 seats out of the 288 in Maharashtra Vidhan Sabha, and there was this increasing sense of confidence in the BJP that they'll be able to cross 145 on their own, or even if not 145, maybe reach 120 or 130 on their own. And then, of course, other junior partners minus Shiv Sena will help them sail through and help them form a government on their own, where they will not be held to the whims of a Shiv Sena, right? If you recall, in 2014 also, Shiv Sena and BJP were not in an alliance. So Devendra Fadnavis was sworn in as the chief minister. The BJP did come to power, but it was only a little while later that the Shiv Sena joined in, and the government could last 5 years. That has not been the case this time around. This time around, the BJP has had a muted mandate, 105, right, where the halfway mark is 145. With the Shiv Sena, they can easily form a government. The grand total with their 56 is going to be upwards of 160. But what we see unfolding is actually much more than organized chaos, as it is being said, because this is not organized anymore. Initially, one thought that this is normal bickering. Maharashtra has had a history also of alliance partners bickering. Remember 1999, 2004 and 2009, where the Congress as well as the NCP could not arrive at a power sharing agreement for the longest time. In fact, two of those occasions, in 99 and 2004, it took as many as 2 weeks for them to arrive at some sort of a consensus. In 2009, finally, the Congress could exercise its might over the NCP. In 2004, the NCP got more seats than the Congress. Yet, there was a Congress chief minister. So, in that sense, Maharashtra has a history of delayed government formations despite the mandate. So to that extent, it's no great surprise. But this time around, the allegations and the confusion has gone a step beyond just normal push and pull, because it's not about push and pull anymore. The allegation this time around is far more serious, and that is of the BJP actually breaking the Shiv Sena. There's an allegation from the Shiv Sena that Operation Kamal, which the infamous Operation Kamal, which was said to have been launched in Karnataka, where Congress and JDS MLAs were being targeted or broken and made to join the Bharatiya Janata Party or just abstain from the process, could be initiated against the Shiv Sena. Now that is a huge fear. For an alliance partner to accuse another alliance partner of stealing its own sheep, I would say does not send a very positive message among other alliance partners. Forget about this incident, think about the other alliance partners. I mean, how would an LJP be thinking in the run-up to Bihar elections? How would a JDU be thinking in the run-up to Bihar elections? How would other alliance partners like the Shiromani Akali Dal be thinking in the state of Punjab? Think of other states and other alliance partners, and maybe it'll send a sense of fear among them also. Remember, this is also not the same BJP where they could just railroad or steamroll whatever their opinion may be. This is a BJP that has faced two tough electoral victories. And why do I call them tough? Because these are not full victories. They have not won on their own. In Haryana, they were quick to ally with the JJP and form a government quickly before the opposition could do much damage. Here it becomes very difficult for them because their own alliance partner is now proving to be difficult. The BJP is sticking to its guns and not giving in to the demands of the Shiv Sena because they feel that you give in to the demand once in one state and that will throw open the floodgates of other alliance partners demanding this or much more in other states as well, which means their bargaining position will increase and it will appear as the BJP is willing to give in. And Amit Shah's brand of politics is not to give in, right? One of the things that I learned after speaking to a senior BJP leader was that why it's proving to be very, very difficult in Maharashtra for the Amit Shah brand of politics to succeed is that they're dealing with Shiv Sena. The Shiv Sena believes in the exact same brand of politics that Amit Shah believes in. That is tough position, a hawkish approach, hardening of stance, but there is some sort of a hope in sight. Amit Shah's brand of politics also dictates that you be tough till you can, and when that point comes that there is absolute break point or there is absolutely no future or things will break, at that moment you just give in or arrive at a consensus. By then the person you are negotiating with will think that fine, he's at least softened his position, given us this much, let's just go for it, because the clock would be ticking. So is it that in the context of Maharashtra? Are we to expect that before the 9th of November, which is the cutoff date after which President's rule will be imposed because a new government has to be sworn in, if the Shiv Sena BJP alliance do not form the government, then suddenly will we see the BJP softening its stand and giving in to the Shiv Sena, not as much as the Shiv Sena demands, but certainly a softening of position, and the Shiv Sena is also softening of position, and both of them coming together and forming the government, or that ship has sailed, or that possibility is over, or that situation will not arise at this moment, which means that now you have no other option but a confrontation between Shiv Sena and the Bharatiya Janata Party. Then what is going to be its impact in the BMC? What is going to be its impact as far as other alliance partners are concerned? So these are some important questions that need to be answered. Unfortunately, as of this moment, apart from Amit Shah, Narendra Modi and Uddhav Thackeray, there are very few people, and let me say this absolutely clearly, whoever tells you that they know what is actually going to happen have no clue. There are only three people who know what is going to happen: Uddhav Thackeray, Amit Shah and Narendra Modi. And it is very clear as of this moment, with their hardening of position, which initially appeared to be a sort of a fixed match, if you were, politically, is not the case anymore. And now it almost appears that this will go down to the wire. This will be fought like a bitter political battle. There are also reports that this could also result in President's rule, maybe in the state of Maharashtra, because the BJP has made it very clear that this time around, yes, they do go soft on their position when they see a break point approaching. But this time around, they've thought that the demands that Shiv Sena seems to be placing are not right and are not just. And that is why it is very important for them to not give in. The Shiv Sena on its part is also not willing to give in because they feel that this is their best chance. Remember, for the Shiv Sena, it's also an act of desperation. They haven't had a chief minister in a very long time. The last time a Shiv Sainik became chief minister was in the year 1995, 95 to 99. Could that be the big reason why the Shiv Sena feels that we have to have a chief minister? I mean, the desperation is such that for the first time, the Shiv Sena shifted from convention, and you had a Thackeray contesting elections in the Maharashtra elections. You had Aditya Thackeray contesting elections. He won also. So obviously there has been a shift of position as far as Shiv Sena is concerned. They want a shot at power. They want a shot at the position of the chief minister. They feel nothing. They will settle for nothing less. But can they be convinced by alliance partners? Can they be convinced by the BJP? What really will be that big deal? I feel between these two, it's that quest to find that perfect deal, which is proving to be extremely difficult, because the BJP has ruled out any central berth. The BJP has also ruled out anything more than the revenue department. That is no other creamy ministry in Maharashtra. They've ruled out the position of chief ministership. They may or may not agree on the position of deputy chief minister. That is not acceptable to Shiv Sena. So all in all, what we thought was nothing but a fixed match is proving out to be a bitter political battle. And amid all of this, the biggest problem is, and the saddest part amid all of this, is that there is a huge farm crisis in the state of Maharashtra, where the farmers are crying. They broke down whenever one of these leaders used to go and meet them because of the incessant rain in certain parts. There is crop damage that has been reported. And yet you have, instead of political parties coming together, you have a political crisis over power. So that's the saddest part as far as Maharashtra's story is concerned, that you have the mandate, yet you can't form the government. So much so that in 2 days, you're staring at the possibility of president's rule being imposed in the state. Let's hope the stalemate gets over, because if it doesn't on the 9th of November, Maharashtra has to embrace president's rule and the state will be run by the center. That's a wrap in this edition of this YouTube Live. I'll see you again tomorrow with one more story. By the look of it, it appears that it is going to be this story only. Till then, goodbye.